Welcome to Voice of the People. Our guest today will be Brother Lucius Abraham, and my co-host is Brother Tariq Muhammad. We'll be discussing the plight of the black farmers and asking why the lawmakers have not released the funds for the black farmers. So, Brother Abraham, will you tell us a little bit about you, please?
Okay, my name is, once again, I'm Lucius Abrams. I live in Waynesboro, Georgia, and my father, we in my family, we have a family farm right in Waynesboro is the town, and but Burke County is the county seat. And my father, he bought his lands back in 1953, which is that same year that I was born, in 1953. And he over the years he worked hard. It was had 12 siblings, and we worked hard on the land, and we worked hard on the farm, and it was a good living and a good way of life to be able to grow your own food and fiber, and also not only that, being able to the farm the size we had, the amount of acres we could we was grow enough food and fiber to support over 107 families.
Yes.
And over the years, to give you a little insight on why the discrimination was brought forward over the years, a lot of your family black farms, they wasn't able to get their loans on time, and not only that, and not only get their loans on time, then what that does is that make you not be able to purchase the items and the seeds you need at a certain time to be able to maximize the crops, so that you can be able to make enough money to maintain. Mm-hmm. And see, farming, it's like you got a certain period and a certain time that you have to be able to put your seeds in, and also being able to put the right type of fertilizers for your fertilizer and your lime and all your seeds. And over a period of years, that continued to happen to a lot of the, not only myself, a lot of other black farmers across the country.
Was this purposely done?
Yes. And that's why over the years, Mr. Tim Pickford and Mr. Eddie Ross and Mr. Lloyd Schaefer and George Hall and Mr. Cecil Brewington, mm-hmm. and myself, we came together with all this unjust was going on across the country. Mm-hmm. And that's why we see fit to put together and we got together as a group, and also Mr. Sam Taylor, who was the instrument of working with us with the black farmers, which he passed last year, and the purpose of this injustice going on to black farmers to lose our way of life and livelihood. That's why we put together the Black Farmers lawsuit and filed a suit against USDA.
Okay, thank you for that. Now, with this lawsuit that was filed, and I heard that you all, from President Obama himself, that you all won the lawsuit. What's the status right now?
The status right now is on the lawsuit is, I guess the sad part about it is that the lawsuit was proven. You know, those group of men and myself, that's why we took the steps to go through the justice system to file a lawsuit, bring forth all the evidence the unjust what was going on with black farmers across America. And when we brought that lawsuit to USDA, it was proven that we were discriminated against. But as we stand today, 90% of your actual black farmers who own the land, and that's what we've been fighting for. You got a lot of different, I guess you got a lot of different, I guess you got organizations is out here, but our intent is to fight to keep the black farmers on the land. And as of today, we just as worse off from the day that we filed a lawsuit, because all the actual, matter of fact, the worst, because most of the black farmers, they either have died, or the ones who have not died, they're in foreclosure.
Mm-hmm. Well, what is it that we could do as the community to help you all in your quest for justice?
One good thing would be to do is if we can get the support, because black farmers, we are few in numbers. Mm-hmm. If we can get the support from from the people in America, white and black, because black farmers over the years, we contribute so much. We came over here and we built this country in slavery, free. And not only that, we don't never know where the next Dr. Carver, what little young kid out there going to be able to come in and revolutionize agriculture like Dr. Carver did.
Yes, sir.
With the peanuts and the soybeans. I mean, all the he took it to all kind of heights with different type of products that they could use in those particular crops and crop rotation. And to wipe out the black farmers in America, it would be an absolute outcry. And I was talking on the radio show a few weeks ago with Dr. Wanda Muhammad, and I guess I didn't want to sound like that President Obama had anything to do with this situation. This has been going on for generations. I was born back in 1953, and it was going on before then. And as of today, when we filed a lawsuit back in '97, it's 12 years later, and we still haven't got justice under the law. And the sad part about it is the attorneys, they brought the lawsuit forward. We won the lawsuit, and as we stand today, I don't know whether they was incompetent or whether they was taking money under the table. But as we sit here today, it's an outcry 12 years later. The actual farmers who own the land, we still suffering and dying from discrimination that has been proven under the law. And one of the main things that really hurts me to my heart is when I was a lead plaintiff in the lawsuit. And as I said here today, and also Mr. Cecil Brunton, who would have been here today, who was a named plaintiff in the black farmers lawsuit.
What year was this?
This was back in '97. We brought all this forward to USDA, and it was proven that we were discriminated against. And as we sit here today, Mr. Brunton, who is, like I said, who's a named plaintiff of the lawsuit, and I'm a lead plaintiff of the lawsuit, and Mr. Brunton and myself and the other 4 guys, we went across the country and found most of all the black farmers identified to make sure before we brought this forward, to make sure that we was all having similar problems,
Right.
and we were. And but the whole, this is in America today. As I say here today, I have not had a hearing on the merits. As I sat here today, 12 years later, and we the one brought the lawsuit forward, and that's why how bad this lawsuit went, and that's why we appreciate you all today to let the world know that I can't help because of the color of my skin, but the thing of it is, we really need some help, and we need our people to help us.
And could you tell us some steps that you would like to see the community that's watching and what we could do to help you?
Well, I think one of the issues, I think that where we can really get some help is letting the community and the world know that we're not going to be landless people.
Yes, sir.
We refuse to be landless people. When we have been brought over here in slavery and built this country,
That's right.
we was promised 40 acres and a mule, never got it.
That's right.
Not even a mule.
And as we sit here today in America, and you can say on the TV, on the television, that if someone come over here and a terrorist come over here, and when he come on, he's on American soil, he got to have a fair hearing. And I go through the court system, and my case has been proven, and just because of the color of my skin, we are black farmers on America, and we can't get a fair hearing, and we can't get justice.
Well, Brother Abraham, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back in about 1 minute. Thank you.